In this video, I'll give you a high-level overview of how we're going to get our ICPs out of our customer list. This is just going to be a high-level overview of everything, and then as you see on your screen here, I'll do a deeper dive into what you need to set up in each of the different stages. First and foremost, really mission control for the CRO School Ready Stack is the GTM template. The way this has been set up is you'll just list your companies in A, the ones that you'd like to score. And what will happen is your team scores these individuals, you'll get an ICP classification. So it's time and resources to service, potential growth, and product market fit. Those will be the metrics. You're going to manually fill out column A and column E. The rest is automatically populated. To begin the scoring process, you email the form URL to your team, and they will choose what company they want to score, and then they're just going to rank the time and resources to service, the potential growth and product market fit, and adding additional comments, and then they can go ahead and submit that. And then when we have the ICP classification, that's when the team can move into starting to work with the customers that you want to interview for that. The way this is set up, it's really straightforward. They'll choose a company, and then they'll decide if they're going to ask customers to and add them into an interview invitation sequence, which I'm going to show you. Or the other purpose they could be attacking is if they're going to do some interview responses. So just real quick, we take a look at this. You've got just all the contact information of the individual. We also put a little bit of a twist on this to see if you might want to ask, if you want to send them a gift as a bit of a motivation to participate. And the other thing here is we have the interview responses. So if you checked out the CR School video, we're wanting to really get the firmographic information and the pain points of our best customers. So we want to, again, we're getting a full 360 view of what it was that got them to transact with us. And here in this part of the form, we're getting to the buying committee. And this is how this is all going to be filled out. How you do this could be anything like from a transcribed video, or if you're going to be copy and pasting this, there are some people who can help you with the process. The main thing is we just want to help you get everything documented to Google Sheets. Here you see we set up a form. So for that best customer interviews, they're all going to come into this form sheet here, and they're going to be automatically copied to the best customer documentation sheet. And what we've done is split the data into the best customer interview responses and best customer buying committee, because we wanted to make things a little bit light for you as far as like working with the different sheets. And that's going to make a lot of sense in a moment when we look at syncing all the data from the sheet into the Ready Stack to start to do some automation. So I'm back on the Ready Stack interface, and the first thing we want to do here is start to sync data in from Google Sheets. You click Setup, and that's where you're going to connect your account to Ready Stack, and it's going to enable us to run the syncs with your Google Drive. After you've connected your account, you just set up an import, and it's through this import process that we're going to start to get triggers out to our audience, and that's just going to kick off the whole automation process. We're going to import the best customer interview responses, and the email address is what we're going to use to start to automate the invitations out to our customers. Back in the Ready Stack, I want to set up my Google Sweeps so we can execute on stage 3, which is to invite customers into the interview process. We click on the multicolored box on the top left-hand side and connect with Apps and Google, and you click Setup, and that's where you'll connect your account with Google. Then we click My Imports, click Plus. We'll name a list. You can choose the existing list or create a new one. Import from Google Sheet. We find our sheet. So here we're going to do two different syncs. We're going to do one for the customer interview responses, then we're going to do a second sync for best customer buying committee. The reason why we're doing this is, you see, we just want to split the syncs into two, so you're not having to import an enormous amount of information. All the data will be swept in. Again, we're going to map our fields, and just as an important point, you're going to want to use the email address field for contact email. If you see a field that is not available in the pick list, what you'll do is click on the plus tab and you can type in the custom field. As a reminder, if you'd like any help with this, we have free onboarding assistance. And if you'd like to have someone do the entire process for you, then you can hire a concierge. When all the fields are in place that I want, I click on the next button. We recommend that you do this once per month, so that way it'll cycle in and you don't have to set this up again. So this is a one-time function. Again, it should be carrying you throughout. And I just want to remind you, if you need any help, we have free onboarding assistance available. Or again, if you'd like to work with a concierge to do all this for you, then you can hire one from the Miro board. This sync will show up as best customer import, and then we're going to do a second best customer import for the buying committee. It's going to go to the best customer list, and we follow the same process from there. After the data is imported into the ReadyStack account, we'll have all the information we need to trigger a 3-step interview request sequence. We've got this set up in 2 different paths on the first email. You can, after the data is imported, if you chose to send a gift, we're using Sendozo for that, and we've also created an email for you. We also have an email only option for those that you're not going to be sending a gift to, and we have that message for you right there. That wraps up the first few stages of the CRO School ReadyStack. From here, you can watch detailed instructional videos to get everything set up. And we have that message for you.